Hello, boys and girls. Miss Atinay here, and I am very happy to be talking to you all today about bar graphs. I know that most of you have seen these before. Maybe you've even made some yourself before. So we're just going to review today how we do that. These are two different ways you can make a bar graph. You can make, I'll use my spotlight here. You can make a horizontal bar graph where the bars go left to right, or you can make a vertical bar graph where the bars go up and down. So those are two different ways, and these are ways to organize data. And we know that data means a lot of information. All right, let's get back to our pointer here. There we go. All right. So today you're going to be looking at some information on your Pearson. This is what you're going to see. You can listen to it again on Pearson. I'm going to go over it right now, and then you can listen again later on your own. This is called data on a bar graph. Remember, data just means information. Usually it's a lot of information that we want to organize. Lee wondered how many kids in her class like to play sports at recess. She collected data from her class. That means information. So she asked her class information. Her data are shown in the following bar graph. Now let's look at her bar graph that she made. She put a title up here so we know what this is about. It says students playing sports at recess. She put numbers down the left side because this is a vertical bar graph, and it says these numbers stand for the number of students. And you can see where she labeled that. The bar represents the number of students who like to play sports at recess. We can look at playing sports. Look how high this bar goes. It goes up to the number 14. So we can tell 14 students like to play sports. Here are the ones who don't play sports. Let's see how many of those there are. It looks like that goes, if we look over, looks like 10 students don't play sports at recess. Notice at the bottom that each category is labeled at the bottom of the graph. That's important so someone else looking at your graph knows the information that you're showing. Here's what Lee noticed from the graph. 14 kids like to play sports. 10 kids do not. 14 plus 10 equals 24. There are 24 people represented in this bar graph altogether. So anytime you want to find out how many altogether, just add up the totals for each bar. Here is a horizontal bar graph. That just means the bars are going out to the side and the numbers are at the bottom. So here's data on another kind of bar graph. Again, you can review this later on Pearson and listen to it again. Lonzel wondered what his classmates' favorite seasons are. He collected data from his class and organized the data into categories. Lonzel made a bar graph to show the data. So here's what he asked. What's your favorite season? And he wrote down how many said each kind. Summer, 9 people. Winter, 8 people. Spring, 4 people. Fall, 5 people. I bet just by looking at that data, you know which bar is going to be the longest, don't you? Yep, 9 is the most. So look over here. Here's the title of their graph, Students' Favorite Seasons. They listed the seasons over here, summer, winter, spring, and fall. They put the number of students down at the bottom because this is a vertical bar graph. So we can tell by looking at this. Let's see if he did it correctly. He said summer, 9 people. Let's look at summer up here. Yes, that goes to 9. Winter, 8 people. Yes, that goes to 8. Spring is 4 people. So spring goes over to 4. Fall is 5 people. That goes over to 5. I'm going to share a little more with you in the next video.